Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I am Ikra Freelancing Wali, Head of Interview Department and also a co-facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. And with that, I am a graphic designer, a video editor, and a certified AI teacher trainer also. And also, I want to include some my journey that I am doing podcasts on daily basis, and I have completed like my 250 podcasts with different peoples around the world and connecting with different peoples is like I'm enjoying it to do interviews with people. And today I have a very special guest. Her name is Miss Jana, and today I will be interview her. She is in my class, like she is joining from past weeks, some weeks, and she is with us. We are talking in class also, but today I invited her in my podcast. So hello, Miss Jana, how are you?
Hello, Ikra. Thank you for the invitation on your podcast. I'm looking forward to a nice conversation.
I hope you are fine, Miss Jana. Miss Jana, can you please introduce yourself a little bit for my audience that they will be know about you?
Mhm. You mentioned that I'm a very special guest. Well, I don't know about that. I feel like ordinary person, living in a small country, Slovakia. I have to always mention that it was part of Czechoslovakia because usually no one knows or strangers don't know where Slovakia is situated. It's in the middle of Europe. As I said, it's a small country, only 5.5 million people. If you are curious, find it on the map. It's it's beautiful country as any other country is beautiful. Well, to mention something about my profession, or from my professional life, I would start with the school. I studied management of travel agencies at Hotel Academy in a small spa town in Slovakia. And probably because I wanted to travel a lot, so that's why I chose travel agencies. And however, after studies, I moved to Czech Republic, and I was shortly working in IT company in administration. It was like my real first proper job. And after that, I got married and I was raising two kids. And while doing that, also I helped my now ex-husband with his company. We started paragliding company and school, paragliding school. So it was maybe 20 years there. And after 20 years, I returned back to Slovakia, and mainly because of my parents' medical needs. And I was working in a telecommunication company. It was my first remote job. So, and for 10 years, I was kind of helping in Rehan Foundation, mostly in the background. And now I'm kind of helping with interviews and communication at Rehan School.
Oh, that's great. That's so much huge journey you shared with us, your professional journey and like where you live in. So it's lovely to hear. Okay, Miss Yana, so I have a question to you. Like when you are sitting in our class, like I'm so curious to know that why did you join Rahani School and like to do interviews and to sit in the class? So why are you doing it?
Well, I didn't want to, in the beginning, I was in the background. I was helping with administration, with finance. And I was asked many times to actually help with interviews to kids. But as an introvert, I don't like to be, in the spot of the cameras and in the light on the stage speaking. I feel more comfortable to be in the background, listening, observing, learning, but not like sharing. Uh, my knowledge or my perspective publicly. So for a long time I was like didn't want to do the interviews, and um, however, I must say that I was there, when Rehan School started, so I could see the brave children doing interviews without properly speaking English. So it was amazing, fascinating for me to watch them, to follow them, to see their progress, how they improve, and what they become in these 3-4 years, actually. So um, yes, I finally got courage to actually join Rehan School and agreed to help and help with interviews. And here I am.
Oh, that's great. That's so lovely to hear. Now my curiousness is over because I was thinking that why are you coming in? Okay, so like you mentioned about the interviews, so like are you enjoying the interviews with the Rehan school staff, management, and with the students?
Mm, I must say that I didn't think that I would enjoy it. But I have to say that actually I kind of enjoy it, really.
Oh, that's great. So, anything would you like to say? Like, as an head of interview department, it's my responsibility to guide the student about interviews, and I want your genuine feedback about about in interviews. Like, it is about suggestions or anything you would like to tell me about related to interviews.
Mhm. That's a wonderful question. And I don't know, I may be too harsh or like too um, perfectionist in this case, and I don't want to discourage students. It's a huge, it's a big deal that kids are not shy, that they get not discouraged, and if I give some feedback, mm, they might be. When you do the interviews and you want to invite some guest, you have to do a research about the guest, right? Why you want to invite the guest, are you interested in this guest? What is that you want to learn from the guest? So you do have to do some research about that person. And if you watch some podcasts, good quality podcasts, these guests might be authors of books, and the host actually has to read the book as well to come up with a good question. So sometimes kids from Rehan School, want to want to make this shortcut, and not just kids from Rehan School, students, but facilitators as well. They want to be sent the questions, a list of questions, uh, or introduction. Like if I'm supposed to be guest on their podcast, they are asking me to send my introduction, which I would say, mm, why they don't research about me, right? If they want to come up with questions, um, uh, that introduction wouldn't be needed. But maybe also there is not much information about me, and I don't have like proper introduction on social media as well. So I understand that it's difficult for them to come up with questions if they don't have enough information about me. So, but still, if someone asks you to be a guest on the podcast, I kind of think that they should do this effort to research about that person.
Oh, that's great, Miss
So
Yana.
this
Thank
is
you.
my like feedback
Yeah.
that
Thank you so much for this genuine feedback. Yeah, I would like to say also, because these students and we all facilitators are learning here and improving ourselves. But thank you so much for this genuine feedback. Okay, Miss Yana. So I have I'm very curious to know like where you live in. Like you mentioned a place name, but I couldn't pronounce it properly. So, can you tell me
Mhm.
about the area where do you live in, and how is your culture around yourself?
Hmm. It's a very small country. If you can imagine that only 5.5 million people is living here in Slovakia. It was former Czechoslovakia. This country, Czechoslovakia, existed since 1918, and then split into Czech Republic and Slovakia. And it might be like similar story for you from Pakistan, India relationship. Just for us in Europe, it wasn't as bloody that split, and we still consider each other like brothers, and we have close relationship. And maybe because as well as Urdu and Hindi is very similar language, Czech language and Slovak language are very similar as well. Culture, well, I would say it's like what to say about culture. Um, I would say it's similar in Europe. There is a lot of similarities. We like to call ourselves civilized nations, but when I travel the world and I visited countries like Pakistan, Morocco, Egypt, to me it was kind of similar. It may be like more poor, okay, the environment and people, but I noticed that people are same everywhere. So we might be just lucky that we are in the Central Europe and we were influenced by our neighbors. And if you have, like we say, if you have five friends who support you and who actually inspire you, you will become like them, and you will be like pushed to improve yourself. And maybe it was luck for Slovakia as well that we have good neighbors and we could support each other and see, that we can improve and we can be better like them. It's very difficult to talk about culture. Yeah, I don't know. Um, I don't know what to mention actually.
Oh,
It's a
it's
very
okay.
complex topic.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Thank you so much for mentioning the some things. Okay, Miss Yana. So I have the next question to you. Where did you meet Sir Rehan, and when did you came in Rehan School Online Academy?
Mm. We met, I think, 10 years ago on Facebook. And you may know that if you become friend with Rehan Allahwala, you actually are flooded with friend requests from Pakistanis, because there was this amazing project of Rehan Foundation of his 500 mutual friends with Rehan Allahwala. And whoever actually were able to steal those friends from his friend list got laptop. So that's why whoever becomes friend of Rehan Allahwala automatically gets a lot of friend requests from Pakistanis. Even now when there is no 500 mutual friend experiment anymore, I don't think so. It exists still. But these projects of his were very unique at the time. and like this good intention, like to unite the people, um, get them talk to each other. So if we know the people, we don't become enemies, right? If we communicate, um, there's better chance for peace. So this was very interesting and unique for me to see that there are these projects of his, and that's why I got interested in that, and I was following and I was watching what he was doing, and I saw also Rehan School, how it started, and I ended up joining Rehan School project.
Oh, that's great. Like 10 years ago. At that time, I wasn't know that who is Rehan, but right now I know. So, did you get the laptop or not?
I wasn't actually part of that experiment. It was mainly for Pakistani people. So and it was I can say it was very difficult for Pakistanis to actually, receive that friend. It was difficult for me to accept anyone without proper communication. So it was difficult for them to actually get the friends with me. So, but yes, it was interesting to talk to different people, different culture, from different culture, get to know them, and that's why I can say that we are like same biased people, just
Yeah,
some
I
differences.
totally understand that. I totally understand. Okay, Miss Yana, so I have a question. Like, have you ever visited Pakistan?
If I count, I think 3 times or four.
Oh, four times you visited.
I don't even remember. I think it was 4 times.
Oh, that's great. Four times. So, what do you like about Pakistan, the Pakistani culture? What food you like in Pakistan?
I, of course, was surprised by generosity of people and kindness and cuisine. Of course, it's amazing. I even cook Pakistani cuisine, at home, biryani. I'm trying to nihari, dal. Um, well, I also cook but others' names, but yeah, I cook sometimes Pakistani cuisine as well. But if I'm like saying, these are really like great values in Pakistan, this generosity, kindness of people and cuisine. But um, yeah, it would be much nicer if if we can sit on the street and eat without being scared that I would get sick. So some things um, should be improving positive experience, because it was very extreme, extreme emotions, like extremely wonderful emotions and extremely amazing things on one hand, and very sad things on the other hand, when you see these poor people on the street, hungry, so, and animals. Yeah, that's, and a lot of trash, in particular in some areas, so poor hygiene. So very extreme emotions you get about Pakistan when you visit that country.
Yeah, I totally understand. And yeah, some peoples are poor here, and Like it's like different places we see different things in Pakistan. Like some are very rich, some are poor, and some places are very good, and some are like very messy and like not good hygienic.
Yeah, big extremes. Extremes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Miss Yana, I have
So
an
I would
next.
say in Europe, it's like
Yeah, you
I
can
wanted
say.
to say that in Europe, it's not such a big extreme, right? That it's so like on better general standard. So
Okay. Okay, Miss Yana. So I have a next question to you. Can you share your three struggles or any one struggle which you are facing in your life?
struggles. Hmm, that's interesting because maybe I'm not very joyful person. Um, but if you ask me about struggles, I hardly can find some, actually. So um, it surprises me as well, as my life looks like I'm struggling a lot. But if I am to mention some struggles, it's like nothing, it's not a big deal, right? It's just maybe something about myself I have to change, some attitude to see the world more positive way. But I'm not able to come up with some struggles, name some struggles. Mm, have to think about it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will tell you next time.
Okay, sure. You have to think about it. Like I saw you, you are a very calm person, and you are like very positive, calm, and quiet person. What I
It
saw
seems
you
so.
in class. So, like, is it true or you want to add something in it?
Um, yeah, it might depend what kind of people you meet. I find myself, for example, when I meet people who are more introverted than me, I find myself to try to balance that energies. Like I find myself more proactive in that um, conversation. And if I find someone who is nervous um, or angry, I find myself in position like I want to calm down that person. So um, mm, it's always like I want to balance that energies which come together when we conversate with another person. So maybe for some people, who are calmer than me, I might be like more in action person. But for other people, you may find me maybe calm. And it depends on situation. In some situations, I probably panic a lot. So um, yeah, it really depends.
So, like, it depends on your environment and what's
Mm,
the thing around yourself. Okay, because I saw
yeah,
you in
exactly.
class, you are like quiet and doing the work and like this, and very calm personality. So, okay, so I have the next question to you. Like everyone have struggles in their life, and everyone have dreams in their life. So they are struggling for their dreams. So can you share your one dream or two dream with me?
That I struggle. Actually, that's my struggle to have some goals. Like you students in Rehan School, you have this voila, and you are kind of encouraged to have some big goals to solve big problems in society. And I kind of never knew, what is my goal or big dream. My dreams were always like mm, very small or grounded. Like, to be happy, I can just sit outside and watch the trees and listen to birds. Um, that makes me happy. So maybe I don't need any um, big stuff in my life, but to I understand that actually to focus and to make use of my learning, because I like to learn new things. I'm curious about new stuff. I love to learn about myself, about the body, human body, how the brain works. But to use this knowledge, you actually need some goal to make other steps to proceed to that goal and to make that dream come true. So yeah, we can say we can call it struggle maybe.
Yeah, it is. It is a struggle to find, like, we are putting wala wali, it's our domain. Like, my is Ikra freelancing wali, I put it. So in this system, like, everyone have to put a wali. So it's like a mission for us. That, like, my mission is to teach millions people around the world about freelancing. So, if you have to put like it for 2 days because you are finding it, so for 2 days or for 3 days, what you will be put it?
What dream I would, what voila I would put, you mean?
Yes, yes.
I think I would put something with nature, trees, or animals. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you mentioned that if someone in your Facebook profile, I saw that you, if you are like feeling tired or something, so sit with me in silence like this.
Yeah, that inspired me a lot because of this one reason. It looks like the world, belongs to extroverts, to people who like to talk, who are heard, who are loud, speaking. And introverts usually find themselves in awkward situation when they are with someone, and we are kind of taught that we have to talk. If we are sitting with someone on the bench, um, we are taught that it's weird to just sit there in silence and not interact with each other. So I was thinking why we find it awkward to just like sit to some person next to the person, and why it's awkward to stay silent. If it's something we are taught in our communities, like some traditions, some habit, or is it natural?
Okay. So like you
So
can, I
for me it was like okay, if you sit with someone and you don't conversate, learn to think that, okay, this is not awkward, this is just normal.
yeah. Also, like in Rehan School, you have to like put two, three walas with your name. But like I can, if I can suggest you, so I would be like you can put your wali like peacefulness wali, or the second one is yoga wali. Because when you will be teach yoga, so everyone around you will be feel peaceful and happy. So these two you can put, and you can also put like happiness wali.
Happiness
So
only, yeah.
So you will be spread happiness, calmness through the meditation and yoga, and like by talking in interviews also.
Or maybe I can put introvert wali, like to make introverts more visible, maybe, and like mm, because introverts are kind of like mystery, right? They are still silent, they don't talk much, it's difficult to know them, but they are kind of valuable part of the society because they always have to think everything through and analyze and summarize so it's perfect. But life is never perfect, and it's sometimes the problems are complicated. So sometimes it's difficult to even create like final opinion about some situation, about something. So that's why probably introverts stay quiet because they didn't find um, the perfect their
Yeah.
perfect perspective about that problem or situation. So, but I still think that they are deep thinkers, and they can bring, even if they are forced to speak, they can bring a really valuable perspective about something.
Yeah, so yeah, it is a struggle to find it. Yeah. Okay, so like I have just 6 minutes left now. So like what is the last message you would like to share with audience who will be watch this
Hmm.
interview?
Yeah, I would like them to find, the planet Earth images on internet, look at our Earth, like from the space, like they are in the space, and feel it through that we are on one boat on this planet, humans. So there is nothing that should actually divide us as much as it divides us today. Still, we should really hope for this civilization one on the planet not to be so divided. So it brings peace when you see the planet Earth and we can see that we are so small on this planet, and we have these big problems in life, right? Every day, thinking about them and thinking about what divide us. So at least, I don't know, put image of Earth somewhere, and so you can see it every day and realize that we are civilization one. We should struggle to build it.
Yeah, that's great. That's so lovely to hear. Thank you so much, Miss Yana, for giving me your precious time. And it is very honor for me to hosting you. Take care of yourself and goodbye.
Thank you, Ikra. Thank you very much for this lovely conversation. And it triggered me to think more about myself as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.